NBA trade deadline. Whew, you gotta love it. Andrew Wiggins officially going to the Golden State Warriors with Stephen Curry, Draymond, a first-round pick, and Klay Thompson, and D'Angelo Russell joining Karl Anthony Towns in Minnesota. Whew, let's get to it, man.
So let's get straight to it, everybody. You see over here, shout out to NBA Legion or Legion Hoops now. And obviously Woj's been, on this number one. But check it out. The Timberwolves are going to be receiving D'Angelo Russell, Omari Spellman, and Jacob Evans. And y'all see right here that the Warriors are going to be receiving Andrew Wiggins, a 2021 first round protected pick. It's going to be protected. And 2022 second round pick. Yo, that is crazy. Man, graphic team's already on it, bruh. I didn't make this. This is already available right here. You can read it once more. Golden State is sending D'Angelo Russell to Minnesota for Andrew Wiggins, a 2021 first-round pick, which is protected, a 2022 second-round pick. The Warriors are also sending these two players to the Wolves. But let's get straight to it, bro. The two big names that we see here are D'Angelo Russell and Andrew Wiggins. Picks, cool. We'll see how they run when they run. But let's just talk about the two players over here. We have number one, D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell, we know last year had a breakout season with the Brooklyn Nets. My man went from averaging 15 points a game when he was playing his first season with the Nets all the way to a whopping 21.1 points a game. And right now we know that he's doing even better with a 23.6 point per game average, but we obviously have to take into account his team. Obviously right now the team is not where they used to be. Number one reason being Stephen Curry is out, Klay Thompson is out, Durant is gone. No Iggy either. But nonetheless, at 23 years old, D'Angelo Russell, the sky is the limit. He's averaging 20, 23, almost 24 points a game. He's only going to go higher if he is given that opportunity. And Minnesota is going to provide that for him. We know that he is good boys and good friends with Karl Anthony Towns. And obviously, Devin Booker probably a little bit salty because, they're all boys. But nonetheless, man, I think it works well. They were actually trying to get Russell in the free agency. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get Russell this past summer because they wanted a nice point guard to play alongside with Karl Anthony Towns. This Minnesota team has not been playing up to expectations. Towns, you've seen that stat. He hasn't won a game since like November or whatever. So hopefully Minnesota will be able to do better with, D'Angelo Russell. Now, obviously, Andrew Wiggins, right? This is another man, another brother who we got to talk about because Andrew Wiggins, I remember in high school, phenom. Everybody talked about him. He was supposed to be insane. Him and Jabari. Y'all remember that? But nonetheless, Andrew Wiggins has always showed some signs here and there of greatness. But with him having that responsibility of being that number one or number two player, it just never came to fruition. He was given this super huge max contract, but he just was not playing as expected. In the beginning of the season, he was actually doing really well. But obviously, we kind of realize and see now that they ain't getting the dubs. But now you telling me Andrew Wiggins about to be a third option? My man averaging 20 points a game for his career, bro. My man this season averaging 22.4, and this brother is only 24 years old. Now you telling me he's going to be a third option, a 20 point per game scorer as a third option after Klay, after Curry, and then you got Draymond Green in the mix? Whew. Man, I think Warriors may have won this one, bruh. They may have low-key won this trade because if Andrew Wiggins gets developed with Steve Kerr and his squad, he gets his shot going. Now you got an exciting, this kind of reminds me of Harrison Barnes-esque type of Warrior squad when they didn't have Durant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's going to be because Wiggins, he can score, but he just hasn't been living up to expectations. But if he can, and he can get his squad going, and now he's the third option, instead of number one or two on this Minnesota Timberwolves team like he was. Whew. This Warrior team going to be scary. And look, they're like one of the worst teams in the league right now. So they're going to be getting an epic pick too. Now you're telling me they draft, a Cole Anthony and LaMelo? Man, next season going to be crazy for this team. But anyways, everybody, y'all let me know. I want to know who wins this trade, man. Did the Warriors win this trade? Did the Timberwolves win this trade? I think it goes well on both sides. I know Timberwolves were frustrated. They get a brand new start with D'Angelo, who's really young, good boys with Karl Anthony Towns, and maybe it shakes things up. But this season is crazy. These trades happened. I love this league, man. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace!